People in La Crosse are opening up their tax bills only to find an increase. County officials say there are many reasons why.
One reason is because more of that money is being used to help fund schools. News 8's Jordan Fremstad is here to explain why school tax levies are at their highest percentage in a decade.
Levy for schools in the state of Wisconsin grew by 4.5%. Now that's according to the Wisconsin Department of Revenue. Now that levy is the amount of local property taxes that are used to fund schools. Now the reason for the increase is due to a new state budget and referendums that were passed throughout the state of Wisconsin. Now it means depending on where you live, you may pay more in taxes this year. You may notice your property tax bill jumped this year. La Crosse County Administrator Steve O'Malley says homes within the county were reassessed this year and may have gone up in value.
Some homes are paying less of school and county taxes. Some homes are paying much more because of the increase in value assessed for their property.
There are several other reasons why property taxes may increase. One of the reasons is because the Wisconsin school tax levy has risen to its highest percentage since 2009.
It has to do with the state budget and or whether or not your particular district has passed a referendum.
Former Governor Scott Walker's administration froze the amount of property taxes that were going to help pay for school districts. Governor Tony Evers' budget lifted that freeze,
which in layman's terms allows people to raise taxes by $175 a student.
In total, the tax levy climbed from $4.99 billion to $5.21 billion this year. West Salem School District Superintendent Troy Gunderson says typically a third of funding for school districts comes from property taxes. However, the amount people pay varies from community to community and is largely based on the value of homes in that district.
There are places where all of their budget comes from their local property taxes because they're so property rich that they don't get any aid.
Wisconsin's current school tax levy is not new. It had risen by 4.5% or more 8 times between 2000 and 2009. Gunderson says the way Wisconsin funds schools ensures that small communities have the same access to quality education as a larger district.
Places like Cashton and New Lisbon and Melrose and Whitehall, these places are important to our state, and we have to ensure that the children who live there get the same break that they do other places.
Now, Gunderson says another reason for tax increases is because of the state's school voucher program. Now, the program allows students to receive aid to go to a private school if they can't afford it, and the amount of money West Salem is paying for students with vouchers climbed from $80,000 to $260,000 since last year. That means if your home is valued at around $300,000 and you live in West Salem, you'll pay an extra $50 in taxes to help fund that program.
All right, thanks so much, Jordan. And tax information is public information and can be found on the La Crosse County website. We will have a link to that website on ours at news8000.com.